There's a new blockchain game that is taking the TCG genre literally to the next level by allowing their players to bring their cards to life in strategic 3D gameplay. Goatfather here, and the game I'm talking about is Aradena Battlegrounds. So if you've never heard about Aradena, imagine that Hearthstone had a baby with civilization. Now add Web3 to this hybrid creature, and out of that you're going to have Aradena. So on one side, Aradena offers you the TCG experience where you're going to have deck building and card collecting. But on the other side, when you're playing against a player and you use these cards in battle, they turn into living creatures which you're going to use to move around, conquer the map and defeat your opponents. Aradena is still in beta, and in the match I've played there were 2 golems who actually represent each player. Just like in other TCGs where you have a hero or a main character or a god, so here you have golems, and the goal is to defeat your opponent's golem. So in order to do that, you're going to have to spend mana to summon creatures to the board and to use spells, and then you're going to have to use those units. And here positioning, movements and using the environment to your advantage are key in defeating your opponent and winning matches. So unlike in other TCGs where the main hero or main character is always in the same place and never moves, in this game both golems they actually move and they fight each other in the center of the map. But if you actually control more strategic positions than your opponent, both golems are going to be closer to your home base where you spawn your units, and that's going to give you an advantage over your opponent because your units are going to be closer to your enemy's golem and you're going to be able to deal damage easier that way. So you can outplay your opponent by using different strategies. You can go straight to the golem and deal as much damage as possible, or you can try to control these strategic positions in order to bring both golems to a more favorable position. So Aradena offers you the best out of 2 worlds. On one side you have the TCG genre, and on the other side you have tactical turn-based and strategy, and I feel that this mix of both genres is just magical. Then as a blockchain game, Aradena is going to have NFTs and the token. So on OpenSea there are already a few collections, and one of them is the Warriors of Aradena, which is the OG collection of this game. So by owning one of these warriors, you're going to have certain benefits like having access to special events, land airdrop once it's released, so this is like a future expansion of Aradena where you're going to have land, and by owning one of these warriors you're also going to have a higher earning potential for the token AG. Then when it comes to cards, they're going to have different tiers, and one of these tiers is the gold tier. So once you have gold tier cards, you can turn them into NFTs and trade them on the marketplace for profit. Then I did mention a token, right? The AG token. So this is the premium currency of Aradena and can be earned by playing the game. So AG, as you might imagine, has multiple use cases within the ecosystem, like using it on the store to purchase gold cards, burning cards, merging cards, completing quests and buying cosmetics. This is a token that is capped at 1 billion and is going to be the only token so far in Aradena. So overall, Aradena is a game that I definitely recommend, especially for TCG and strategy lovers. Now, when it comes to TCG games, what about Cross the Ages? Is it still worth playing in 2023? Well, watch the latest video I've done about it to find out. Thanks for watching and see you in the metaverse!